Okay, so I'm up on the roof and I want to walk around and talk about a few things. Um, First thing I want to talk about is the damage to a couple of shingles here. Um, First, here we have this last cap here. I'm honestly not sure how that happened. It looks maybe somebody dropped a hammer or something on it. Because it almost looks like hail damage, but we didn't have any hail in a really long time, so some sort of impact, right? So I would recommend replacing that cap there. And then you have these holes here. um, so they have been sealed with caulking, right? And then then you can see them. I'm in the shadows, or it's in my shadow, so it's hard to see, but like right here, there's two more holes. And then I'm not going to walk down there because this roof's kind of steep, but um, then there's also the same thing down farther, and you have the same thing over on this side, here, and then down there, um, as well as down further. And that's from their pump jacks or scaffolding, from when they installed the siding. I was trying to look around to see. Actually, you could see that house right there has a pump jack set up. There's big poles sticking up in the air. They have stabilizer arms, and then they get fastened to the roof. But what you're supposed to do is peel up the shingle and then fasten under the shingle, and then when you're done you put the shingle down. That way you don't have holes in your new roof. So they are sealed with caulking, so they're not going to leak right now, but when that caulking dries out, it can crack, and then you can get you can start to get roof leaks at that point. So, and you're gonna see the same thing over on the other end. Um, just bear with me. I'm sort of shimmying back over here. Like I say, this section of the roof is kind of steep, so once I get over here, it'll be much better. Okay. So you're gonna see the same thing over here. I could show you when I get over there, but right now I want to talk about something else here. This is the vent and intake. It's all in one for the furnace, and my issue with it is how low it is. It's supposed to be at least 6 inches above the roof line, or above the actual roof covering. And if I measured it, it probably is going to be right there. This is something I don't know if I would put an extension on it. You could, but the concern is that when the snow sits on it in the wintertime, it could block that intake and exhaust. And it's normally your furnace won't work, and you're like, oh, why is it not working? Because the vents clogged. So don't know that I would maybe do anything about it unless it becomes an issue. You could, as a preventative type thing, if it's not too difficult to do. So yeah, just wanted to talk about that. See, really, I think everything else is in pretty good shape. Okay, so let's take a walk down here. Take it easy. So we get down lower. So let's see if we can see those holes on this side. Okay, maybe they did not do that over here. I don't see any. Possibly could have used ladders to do that work on that side because it's not that tall. So okay, and then one last thing I wanted to talk about on the ladder here is going to be this one, a nail that was nailed through the shingle that they caulked. Really don't like to see that in the field. Sometimes you'll see that like against the house, that last shingle has to get nailed through the face and then caulked. But in the field, I don't like to see that. I would recommend replacing that. So we're just looking at the gutter here. That's a common thing that I see, that the gutters are wavy and then water gets behind there, but these seem tight. So yeah, a few minor things really, and I think that's gonna be about it.